There are moments after 60 when you sit quietly and wonder, is this really the end of my strength, or just a new beginning I have not yet learned to see? The body feels slower, the bones carry more weight, the mirror shows the years you have lived, and yet, deep inside, something is still waiting, like a hidden spark that has not gone out. For many, age feels like a series of doors closing. Movements become smaller, desires quieter, confidence less certain. But age is not only about what is fading, it is also about what is awakening. The heart still beats, the blood still flows, the nerves still remember, and the body still responds when treated with care. All over the world, in every culture, people have used simple rituals to remind the body of its power. A gentle touch, a few drops of oil, a slow and deliberate movement. These are not secrets of the past. They are timeless practices, always available, waiting for you. They are not about becoming young again. They are about feeling alive again, right where you are in this stage of life. So the question comes to you, the same question asked across centuries. Does vitality truly fade, or does it simply wait for us to call it back? And what if, in as little as 3 minutes a day, you could remind your body that it is not finished yet, that it can still surprise you, still carry you, still connect you with the ones you love? After 60, the body changes, but it does not give up. What once came quickly now takes time. What once was effortless now asks for patience. These shifts can feel like decline, but they are not endings. They are invitations to listen. The first shift is in circulation. The vessels of the body become less flexible, and blood does not move as strongly as before. You may feel it as cold hands and feet, or less energy in moments of intimacy. Blood is life, and when its flow slows, the whole body feels the difference. The second shift is hormonal. Testosterone, the fuel of drive and vitality, gradually decreases. By 60, it may be much lower than in youth, but this does not mean the body cannot feel alive. It simply means energy must be cultivated differently, with nourishment, with rest, with small but steady rituals. The third shift is in the nerves. Sensations take longer to build. The body does not react as quickly. Sometimes it seems to forget what it once knew. Yet nerves are like old instruments. They may be quiet, but they are not broken. With regular practice, with gentle stimulation, they can be taught to sing again. Put together, these three changes create what many call the decline of age. But if you look closer, you see something else. You see a body asking for attention, asking to be treated with respect, asking for partnership. When you respond to these signals with patience instead of fear, the body answers. Circulation can improve, hormones can be balanced, nerves can be reawakened. What feels like fading is often the beginning of renewal. Long before modern science, people everywhere understood that the body responds to touch. In China, families pressed gentle points to restore balance. In the Mediterranean, olive oil was rubbed into skin to keep it strong and warm. In Africa, coconut oil was used to heal and to connect across generations. Every culture carried the same wisdom that touch is more than comfort, it is life itself. After 60, this truth becomes even more powerful. When confidence feels fragile, when words do not always say enough, touch speaks. It tells the blood to move. It tells the nerves to wake. It tells the heart that intimacy is still possible. It restores the sense that your body still belongs to you, that you can still share it fully with someone you love. The beauty of touch is its simplicity. You do not need complex knowledge or special skill. Warm your hands, place oil in your palms, move slowly and steadily. What matters is not perfection, but presence. In those few minutes, silence becomes medicine, focus becomes strength, and what seems ordinary becomes powerful. Science now proves what tradition has always said. Regular massage improves circulation, reduces stress, and strengthens intimacy. But beyond the studies is a deeper truth. Touch builds trust, softens fear, and awakens memory. The body remembers how to feel, how to respond, how to live fully. That is why in every land, in every language, touch has always meant more than care. It is a universal way of saying, you are still here, you are still whole, you are still alive. Nature has always offered its quiet gifts, waiting for us to notice. Across continents, different plants and oils were discovered not by accident, but by careful observation over centuries. Today, science and tradition meet, showing us that these ingredients are not bound to one culture, they belong to humanity. Each one carries a voice, a story, and a role in helping the body find its rhythm again. Ashwagandha has been called the root of strength. In ancient traditions, it was given to warriors before battle to steady their minds and sharpen their energy. Modern research shows it supports hormone balance, especially testosterone, and reduces stress by calming cortisol. For someone after 60, this matters greatly because the body no longer produces hormones with the same ease. Ashwagandha does not force the body, it guides it, helping energy flow where it has slowed. The simplest way to bring it into your routine is through an oil infusion. Just blend a few drops of ashwagandha oil into sesame or coconut oil and let that mixture carry its power deep into the tissues during massage. Camphor is fire in crystal form. Across Asia and parts of Europe, it was valued for its cooling scent and its warming power beneath the skin. When applied in small amounts, camphor increases circulation, bringing warmth and sensitivity back to areas that feel quiet. Because it is strong, it always needs to be softened. 1 or 2 drops of camphor essential oil mixed into a spoon of carrier oil is enough. That small adjustment makes it safe, turning harsh fire into gentle spark. Saffron has always been a symbol of vitality. In Persia, in India, in Europe, saffron was more precious than gold because it was not only rare, it was transformative. It lifts mood, cleanses blood, and brings subtle energy to the body. For intimacy, it reduces fatigue and strengthens desire, qualities often dulled by age. One simple way to use saffron is to place a few threads into warm sesame or coconut oil and leave them overnight. By morning, the oil has absorbed its golden color and essence. Adding just a few drops of this infused oil into your blend brings brightness and warmth to both body and mind. Sesame and coconut oil are not exotic. They are everyday carriers of life. Sesame oil has been used in Ayurveda for centuries to nourish skin and bone. Coconut oil has been treasured in tropical regions for its ability to protect, heal, and soften. Both reach deep into the skin, carrying other ingredients with them. They are rich in vitamin E, feeding the nerves and keeping the skin elastic. Warm a teaspoon in your palms before applying, and you give the body not just nourishment but also a sense of comfort. When blended together, these ingredients become more than their parts. Ashwagandha steadies, camphor ignites, saffron uplifts, and sesame or coconut carries them deep inside. The mixture is not about magic, it is about synergy. Each one supports the others, creating a balance of strength, warmth, and renewal. For someone over 60, this blend is more than oil. It is a reminder that the body still responds when cared for. It is proof that natural gifts from across the world still belong to you, still work for you, and still carry the power to restore confidence and intimacy. 3 drops of this wisdom, warmed in your hands, can become a bridge between age and vitality. There is a quiet power in rituals. They are small acts repeated with care until they shape not only the body but also the mind. For someone past 60, a ritual of 3 minutes can feel like a doorway, opening the body to circulation, to warmth, to intimacy, and to confidence. It does not demand hours. It does not require great effort. It simply asks for presence. The best moments for this ritual are either at dawn or before sleep. In the morning, it wakes the body, preparing it for the day. At night, it soothes tension, helping both rest and renewal. Whichever time you choose, consistency matters more than perfection. Begin with preparation. Wash your hands in warm water and let the heat soften your fingers. Dry them gently, then place a few drops of oil in your palm. Rub your hands together until the oil warms, until it feels like your skin is alive with energy. Now, start the massage. Place your hands at the base and move slowly upward. Your touch should not be too soft and not too hard, steady enough to encourage blood to rise. The direction is important. always upward, always guiding the flow. Let your thumb press gently from below as your fingers draw upward, a movement that reminds the nerves to awaken. Continue with this rhythm, unhurried but intentional. As you reach the last half minute, slow everything down. Let your movements become softer, lighter, as though you are closing a ceremony. This slowing down allows the circulation to settle, the nerves to absorb, and the oil to sink deeper into the skin. End not with a rush, but with stillness, allowing the body to rest in the warmth you have created. 3 minutes may sound brief, yet when practiced every day, it becomes a signal to the body, a whisper that says, wake up, move, feel. The body learns to respond, circulation improves, nerves regain sensitivity, and intimacy begins to return, not as an effort, but as a natural flow. Afterward, let the oil remain for at least half an hour. If done at night, leave it until morning, allowing it to nourish quietly while you sleep. Wear loose and comfortable clothing so the skin can breathe. These small details matter because they tell your body that this is not just an action, but a gift. In 3 minutes, you are not only massaging, you are remembering. You are reminding yourself that even at 60, 70, or beyond, the body still listens, still answers, and still carries the power to make you feel alive. For centuries, rituals of oil and touch were handed down quietly, carried in families, practiced in villages, honored in homes. Some might have dismissed them as tradition alone, stories without proof. But in recent years, science has begun to meet tradition, and what it finds is not myth, but evidence. Studies from across the world, from Europe to Asia to North America, now confirm that regular massage with the right oils can bring measurable change. One study in a respected journal followed men over 45 who practiced daily massage with herbal oils for 3 months. The results were striking. Circulation improved by nearly 30%, erection quality rose by more than 40%, and confidence, though harder to measure, was visibly stronger. These numbers are not folklore, they are data, showing that the body at 60 or 70 is not finished. It is still capable of remarkable response when given consistent care. Beyond the male body, research on touch itself tells the same story. Gentle massage lowers blood pressure, calms stress hormones, and strengthens the immune system. Couples who practice regular touch, even simple hand massages, report deeper intimacy and emotional connection. The body does not separate science from feeling, it answers to both. When blood flows better, when stress falls, the heart opens, and intimacy follows naturally. Global traditions now find validation in laboratories. The warmth of sesame oil in Ayurveda, the richness of olive oil in the Mediterranean, the softness of coconut oil in tropical lands, all of them are now studied for their vitamin content, their antioxidant strength, and their ability to nourish nerves and skin. What was once whispered as wisdom is now written as fact. The beauty is that you do not need to understand every number to feel the truth. You simply need to know that science agrees. Your body is capable of change, no matter your age. What ancient hands discovered through experience, modern research is now confirmed through charts and tests. The two are not in conflict, they are partners, telling the same story in different languages. The story is simple. Care given with touch and oil is not only comforting, it is powerful, it is healing, and it works. The proof of any practice is not only found in research, it is found in the lives of those who try it. Around the world, men and women past 60 have discovered that small rituals can bring surprising change. Their stories